Welcome back to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Anime Review, episode number 4. This one discussing just one episode this time because I think this one pretty much in a way, with this one, does kind of in a way wrap up book 2 mostly, but book 1 mostly, because started with the very next episode, it begins what will be explored in book 2. So I figured they'll want to just discuss just one this time. And don't worry, we'll discuss episode 9 when I discuss book 2. Now, with this episode, we kind of in a way wrap up mostly in the way what's been going on a little bit since book 1 started. We start off with Shizu explaining about the hero who rescued her from Demon Lord, whose name is Lan Cromwell. She rescued her, talked to her. Still have not shown her face yet. And mostly put, she basically also explained the mask that she wore. She's wearing since her debut a couple of those back. It's actually been suppressing Ihapa using his power. But as time went on, when she got older, despite that her appearance is a woman looked like she's probably in her 20s or 30s, it turns out her actual age, she's actually in her mid 70s. And the reason why she looks like that is because of the magic. And she had two requests of remember to do. First, tell her his real name, which he did. Second, go look for her students. And third, eat her. And you're thinking, wait, eat her? Well, he's a slime. Basically, just absorb her into his body as a power barrier to her. And apparently he was able to keep her shirt. And the thing is, it's definitely a guy. Despite the fact that face of a woman, it's because of this he's able to have a human form. Which is pretty much a lot of pictures I've seen of this particular character pop up. Like, if you've seen the cover image, the thumbnail I use over the past few episodes, the person with blue hair, that's Reincarnated. And the slime in the hand, and the woman he's holding, that's Shizu, a character who physically only appeared for 3 episodes of the anime. In the book, she appeared for 1 book. The rest of the time you probably see her is probably going to be flashbacks. When she gets absorbed, she gets to see like the woman who rescued her and the girl she didn't want to kill. And then she's her mother, hugs her, and explains the 3 adventurers who travel with her there. Yeah. Yeah. Explains to the 3 adventurers who came with her what happened. And, they're not mad at him for doing what he did. He was just honoring her last request by eating her. And the fact that he mentioned that to her, she told him that she really enjoyed traveling with those 3. And they're very danger prone. And of course, they bring the fact they're clumsy. And of course, well, they of course are arguing, and of course they're also kind of sad at the fact that she's gone. Of course, the Goblin King himself comes to check anything along with Ryoga, and then he transforms to the human form, so they basically say goodbye to her. And then before they leave, remember, points out though, your equipment sucks. So luckily enough, he has blacksmith on hand. And it turns out Kaiju is actually a world famous blacksmith. So it gets new armor, new clothing, and they're very appreciative of it. Despite the fact his armor looks very expensive. And he reported what they did, and well, they probably said something, maybe a potential return for these 3, but who knows? I personally wouldn't mind it though. No, not really. I think that in the case of these 3 characters, They're actually really good. Mm-hmm. So yeah, basically it'll be a while before they actually come back, but who knows? Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, this just a really good anime to watch. I will be back to the series, not particularly tomorrow per se. I'm gonna read one light novel, and of course read the second light novel before I come back to the series because, oh, by the way, the thing does end with something quite interesting. We have a tease for the next episode. We see what looks like to be a man pig just walking to this desert with the ground cracked, collapses. And then we see this guy who looks like a plague doctor, gives him a name, and his name is Galad. I think it's he pronounced it. Gilad. And the guy himself won't probably be named for a little bit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely something. Yep. Definitely something to explore over the course of the next few episodes. I'd like the fact we tease that here. Mm-hmm. Even though that technically episode does not finish adapting book one yet, but I decided to stop here because it feels like a place to stop. So when I come back to the series, I will basically go over my notes here. Probably like 9 to 14. Yeah, probably 9 to 14. Yep, that's probably gonna do. Yeah, it's weird though for this series where they have like the final episode of a batch of episodes where it already starts adapting the very next book. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But we'll find out basically that in the future, okay? So yeah, that's it, Cycle you. I don't know what videos are coming tomorrow, but expect on Thursday is return of Freya, which I look forward to this one, and Shaman King. Okay, next video. Bye.